Oh, hey boys and girls. Welcome to my workshop. I'm just building a ring for somebody for Mother's Day coming up. Um, I'm Doug Meadows. I'm the founder and the visionary and hero maker here at David Douglas Diamonds. And, over 30 years ago, I lost my mom to cancer. And what a legacy she left. And I was just trying to figure out a way to help honor that legacy. And we came up with Dazzling Diamonds for Mom. And the goal was for me to help the community teach the kids how to honor their mom. And wow, you guys sure have done a great job. This year the pandemic cut it a little bit short by a couple of weeks. So we didn't get all the entries we have in the past, but you know what? Man, we got over 900 letters this year from y'all. We had over 70 classrooms participate in over 10 schools. And, when I was your age and I was in school and I would enter these contests, I always wondered, does anybody ever win these things? And so we made the commitment that every classroom that participates would get a Best of Class award, and they would be awarded a free gemstone. And so that's why you're being able to see this today, is because you're one of those gemstone winners. And there's going to be your name scrolling right over in this area here, showing all the different winners of the gemstones. And but growing up, I grew up with 3 other brothers. So my mom and dad had 4 boys. I was the baby of the family. And there was Don, Dan, Dave, and Doug. And our middle names all started with the letter G. And because I was the baby of the family, I got that handed down monogram sweater with our initials on it, DGM. But me and Dave, we were pretty close. And in 35 years ago, we put together David Douglas Diamonds. We took Dave's first name and my first name, Doug, put them together and created the David Douglas. Our last name is actually Meadows. But we've enjoyed working together. But 42 years ago, me and my wife got married, and we decided that we wanted to have a family. And so we tried and tried and tried, and to no avail. We couldn't have any children. And so we found ourselves on our 12th wedding anniversary down in Mexico, working with a missionary down there, and we adopted a newborn son. My wife did allow me to carry the tradition of the DGM over to Drew. So we named him Drew Jeffrey Meadows. But you know what? 4 months later, my wife was pregnant. And so now I have 5 kids. They range right now from 30 on down to 20. I got 1 girl in the batch. But one of the things my dad always tried to teach me was to honor my mom. And so I wanted to try to teach that to my kids best that I could. And I even want to try to teach that to you best that we can. And one of the things my dad taught me or shared with me was that, I might not have any money in my pocket, but I can always make my mom a handmade Mother's Day card. And, we got Mother's Day coming up Sunday, May 10th. It's right around the corner. And so I just want to encourage you to go out and make your mom a handmade Mother's Day card. But, when I was your age, and I got to tell you this story. When I was your age, my mom and dad, it was Mother's Day, and Sunday afternoon they decided to go somewhere. I don't know where they went. They just took off. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to help out my mom. I'm going to clean up the house a little bit. And so I got the vacuum cleaner out, and I started vacuuming up everything. I vacuumed up leaves. I vacuumed up pine needles. And then I got to the cat litter box, and I started cleaning up around that. And before you knew it, I had the vacuum cleaner clogged and broken. But my mom comes home, and she wasn't upset with me. She just thanked me for what I did. But she did ask me not to do that one again. But I didn't let that stop me. I still, every year, tried to do a little something, or definitely make her those handmade Mother's Day cards. So get a piece of paper and get your creativity going. I mean, you're all creative because you wrote these awesome letters to me. So I know you can put together a nice little Mother's Day card for your mom. And so I hope to hear from you next year if you're still in elementary school, writing those letters to me. And so next year we'll see what creative ways you find to honor your mom and share your love about your mom. So until next year, we'll see you later. Bye.